So before we go any further, just tell me exactly who you are, what's your name, and where are you from?
So my name's Josh. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Richmond, London. Yeah.
And Josh, I understand that you have been supported by St Christopher's for a little while.
I have, yes.
Yeah.
They've been an amazing support for me from when I lived there, even to 3-4 years later now. They're still a great support to me.
So if you were to say to somebody that was thinking about coming into this line of work, to work in those situations with young people like yourself, I ask you to look straight at that camera, what would you say to them?
Have patience. They've been through a lot, they're still going through a lot, and sometimes you just got to take that extra time, even if you sit there in silence for 20 minutes while they eat their food and then they decide, yeah, I trust you enough to now talk to you. It's all about time, it's all about that effort, it's all about patience, and once you give that to these young people, you really start to see their personalities come out, like their real personalities, not just the front. And that's what I would say anyway. That's what worked for me. It what worked for a lot of other young people I know. Yeah, just be patient.
You've got ambition, you've got drive, you want to go places. Tell me all about your business and what you're hoping to achieve.
So my business is called If We Can Mexican. The idea behind that is obviously if we hire people who have been to prison, people who have been in care, people who have struggled with accommodation issues, and we basically take them on and we say, look, if we can change our lives, you know, anyone can. It's not, you're not limited to what you've been through. And using that, we just, you know, we empower our workers, we motivate our workers, and we do Mexican street foods. You know, we do events, street trading, you know, parties, festivals, whatever it may be. And we basically just try and make our workplace a good place for everyone to be. And yeah, just hope it grows.
And what inspired you to do that? I mean, because it's your birthday currently, you're telling me.
Yeah.
You're going to be 21 soon. You've achieved all this, you're not even 21 yet.
Yeah. For me, the biggest inspiration is being able to take care of my mum, like being able to take care of my family. Yeah, none of them have it easy, and if I can just make it a bit better for them, if I can provide for them, protect them, yeah.
Is there anything you want to say, or anything you want to ask me as the Chief Executive of St Christopher's, anything you want to put me under pressure to answer?
Yeah, I have thought of one question since sitting here. I personally believe St Christopher's is one of the best sort of housing for people in those situations. If you could speak to all the CEOs of the other housing, you know, businesses, what would you say to that? How would you say to improve it, or what tip would you give them to sort of spread sort of the St Christopher's energy and vibe?
I think you hit the nail on the head with some of the things you said in your answers, in that relationship is key. And the challenge you've got is having a workforce that comes and stays, because it's a tough environment to work.
High staff turnover.
Yeah, high staff turnover. So if across the sector we can find a way to raise the standards and the expectations of the accommodation and the support around care leavers, but that we can find a way to support staff to stay and develop those relationships that will last. You said a few times that you're still in contact with those people.
Yeah.
And to have that continuity of care and that continuity of contact is really critical. So how can we set the standards and push the bar of expectation? But also, there is a poverty of ambition for care leavers. So quite often, people would have come across young people like you and have said, well, they're not going to do much for their life, you know, we'll move on, you know, we'll give them much opportunity. And if we approach our young people in care with that attitude, then they will never progress. So how do we take that spirit of how do we help all our young people to achieve their full potential? Then the world will be a remarkably different place. So yeah, I'll take that challenge on board, and I do speak to the chief executive, so we'll have that conversation. But certainly, as at Christopher's, that is our aim, is to push that expectation, to push those standards higher and higher.
Oh, it's lovely to hear.
Great. Joshua, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, yeah.